The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, and welcome to the webinar. Ron here at Ablesys. We'll take a look at the Abletrend signals. And what's nice about Abletrend is that you don't have to fit into Abletrend style. It works equally well on different time frames, on different types of markets. You might like futures, you might like stocks, you might like Forex, whether you're day trading or swing trading or longer term position trade. It doesn't matter. It works exactly the same, has the same accuracy that's been consistent over 25 years. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good track record. Most companies or indicators aren't even around that long. I mean, they fizzle out, and it's really been very helpful, and that's for sure. I mean, it's really been great, and I put my money where my mouth is because I've got, I'm using it just as well as everybody else. And let me tell you, I feel like I'd be lost without it. So the whole key is just to try and set your emotions aside and do what it says. That's the hard part for a lot of people. And I get that, not everybody's built to be a trader. I mean, that's why 85% of traders are losers. Imagine that. That means only 15% win. That's not very good. Not very good odds. I mean, the odds are dramatically against most people because of the emotional factor. If you can do what the software says, you make a lot of money. I mean, I trust me. And nobody has to believe me. Now, if you have a 30-day trial, if you've never had it, take out a 30-day trial and compare it to what you normally were trading during that time. That's important. Just continue to use what you normally use, or at least compare during the 30 days and see what works better. You'll be able to see in the first week the difference. And the daily and weekly and the long-term charts, they go back 10 years. The day trading charts might just go back a few days or a week because if you're using like a 1-minute chart, you've got thousands of price bars, per week. So, but you can easily see, so then just simply going forward for the 30-day trial, you can clearly, compare what you normally would be using to Abletrend. It'll be obvious right away, but only counts what you think. I'm just here to show you the right way to use it. So looking over here at this Apple chart, probably one of the most popular stocks to trade. We'll take a look. This is a daily, weekly combination. We're combining two time frames, remember, into one chart. That's what's so important. You've got to have both time frames agree, or it's simply no trade. And what we do is we're looking for the first blue bar with the blue dot, but it doesn't have to have the big blue dot. That just simply means it's a color change. It's an uptrend or a buy signal on the daily chart, the lower time frame. This is a daily, weekly. So obviously the daily is the lower time frame, the weekly is the higher. The weekly's already been on a buy for weeks. So when you get the first new blue bar, see you got red dots, then we go to blue. There's your buy signal. If you trade options, and you made a ton of money on this trade right here. Abletrend users who simply does what it says. The software's doing all the calculations and all, let the algorithm do its thing. You got in at 127, and we don't exit the trade until it goes under the third lower row of close. Under the third lower row of blue dots. So when the price is up here, there's the dot below it, there's the second, and there's the third lower level of dots below. It's that simple. Right there's the close. Right there it closes under the third lower row of blue dots. Simple as that. So you got in at 127. Imagine you got out at 148. Oh my, that's a lot of money if you're an option trader. Or just shares. Hey, you made $20 a share. That's great. This is a no trade zone. You got red above. These are resistance dots that block the prices from going higher. And anything in red means it's going to go down. So anything in red means sell. See, that's a sell signal on the daily chart. But the weekly is blue. Blue and red are complete opposites. Blue means up, red means down. Wait a minute, what do I do? Blue says buy, the weekly says buy. You're on a buy signal. The daily, you're on a sell. What do? You do nothing. You leave it alone. Get out of it. Or don't enter it. Actually, we got out of it 2 weeks. We got out of it way before the big drop. You don't enter. That's called the no trade zone. But A month ago, we had the buy signal again. Now, you've been on the daily, on the weekly buy signal for months and months now. All we needed was the daily to agree. If you're a swing or position trader, you're buying at 147, you're at 151 today. Looking good, especially if you've got a call option on that one. Now, if you missed the beginning of that, or you wanted to add to the position, or you got the software just maybe a few weeks ago, you didn't have it back then, well, that's not your fault. You just got it. That's a sweet spot. A sweet spot is when the prices pull back down to the blue dot, the next blue bar, after it touches support. Notice it stopped at the blue dot. It's amazing how accurate the dots are. I mean, they're downright scary. And I'm using it every day for 17 years. It still blows me away. When it hits the blue dot, it stops. Or the red dot, it stops. Or the arrows. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what the software telling us. There's a hidden support or resistance point there. It means there's going to be buying coming in. Blue means buy. So the price hits the blue dot. There's the next blue bar. We buy it here at 149. You're at 151 a week and 2 weeks later. Starting off good. So nice trade here on Apple. Now, we have the WinTick report that finds all the new buy signals in the market. Because it's 10,000 stocks. How do I get in at the beginning of one of these trades over here? I don't want to get in now. Too late. I want to get in at the beginning. Well, that's what WinTick is for. There's a list of stocks called today's buy-sell signals, and it gives you all the new buy signals, but that's just on a daily chart. You must have Abletrend software, otherwise WinTick is just a list of stocks. The signals are nowhere near the same as Abletrend. So as long as you got Abletrend, you then put into an Abletrend daily, weekly chart, like I have right here, and then that'll further narrow down the list. Sometimes it could be 10 or 20. That'll further down the list because it has to have daily and weekly agree in Abletrend, in the software that I'm showing you right now, for you to make that trade. And I'm here to help too. I'll gladly do a live 15-minute one-on-one trading session with you. If you need more time, that's fine too. Just want to make sure everybody, gets their money's worth out of their 130-day trial. So, best to do that in the first week you get the trial, so you know how to use it. And you can take advantage of that, of the signals for the following 3 weeks until your trial ends. And now's the best time of the year. And I mean, it's not even close, but it's by far the lowest price of the year. We have our big holiday sale going on right now. It's a half price trial with the code YE21, but that ends December 31st, and they're strict on it. I mean, at midnight, it's over, as well as this big sale. We only do the sale once a year only. Otherwise, then January 1st, prices shoot back up again. It's the perfect time of the year to try it. It's this way you get the best price. I want everybody to get the lowest price, just like I would want to. It's 15% off the 1 year and 20% off the lifetime. Those would be your two choices after the 1 month trial. Now, if you don't have WinTick, Grace has been really, really nice and helpful. She's been putting a lot of the sweet spot trades on the website. So if you go to our website, and you can go there by clicking go help and then support, help and then support. One second. Okay, here it is. And all I'm doing is simply, I just want to show this to you because it's some helpful free information for you. Okay. This is the homepage of our website, wintick.com. Scroll down a little bit and click over here, stock. See, it says trading signals. You can click E-minis if you like. That'll give you the update of like today's E-mini chart. But here you go. See, today she put on right here, daily, weekly guidance chart. She put on Apple today, which is the 16th. So this is right up to the date. This is not like, oh, well, this chart was a winner and we're showing it, and it came, this winner came up for years, 3 weeks ago or something. No. That's not fair. This is today, Apple, right there. And she's showing that there was a sweet spot actually a couple days ago. And so far, it's going up. So if it pulls back, it'd be a great time to get in, but just want to give you an update on where the new buy and sell signals are as far as the sweet spots. Right here on the website, again, let me do that one more time. You go to trading signals, you click on stock, and then you got shop was on it a couple days ago. So, these are just some suggestions of some trades that some stocks that the software likes, and see what you think. Only counts what you think, but very helpful. Okay, going back into Abletrend. Let's take a look at today's E-mini chart, because a lot of people, even more so, I clearly use it every day, but more for the longer term positions. A little bit for the intraday, but it's just so busy here, which is a good thing. So that's where my focus is, to show everybody the right way to use it. It's extremely popular for intraday day trading, especially on the E-minis. And the first trade of the day, it's a good day today. Actually, yesterday and today, very good days. Very profitable yesterday and today. Two winning days in a row. First trade of the day, there's that arrow. There's that important 3-minute arrow. This is the mini NASDAQ. This is a 1-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute combination. This is the new sweet spot oscillator I showed a couple of weeks ago, so you can check back on the webinars. Oh, by the way, all these webinars are all recorded on YouTube. Just type in Ablesys. I'll be there. I do 100 webinars a year for everyone, many years. Just go back and watch the last couple of them is fine. And I go over all the charts, all the signals from that E-mini. I always show the E-mini NASDAQ because that's our favorite market to trade. Winners and losers, no cherry picking. I always show that chart. If it's a winning day, great. If it's a losing day, I show that too. Got to be fair about it. So right here today, a few minutes after the market opened, and there's always going to be a lot more volatility when the market opens. So if it's further from the blue dots, got to take the trade. It's always going to be. Otherwise, you'd never take an opening trade. Well, there's your perfect triple confirmation trade. Just put your stop 2 points below the bottom of the triple agreement bar, like I always say. It's only 12 points. You only have 12 points at risk, which is a super low risk trade. Shot up like a rocket right after that. There's your double green. I like to put the stop 2 points below that, because a lot of times, if you wait till here, the red bar, there's a lot of give back there. So when I see double green, I always say take some money off the table. Put your stop 2 points below the lower of the two greens. First trade of the day, you picked up over 40 points. Nice winning trade. Now, 40 points is it's $20 a point. That's an $800 win everybody Abletrend gave to everyone. If you're just a one contract trader, most trade a lot more than that, but I keep it simple. One lot, just one standard normal contract. That's an $800 bill Abletrend gave to everyone. First trade of the day in 7 minutes. That's not a bad opening trade for anybody. Now, regarding the oscillator, that's strictly for sweet spots, and it's strictly for 1-minute charts only. Again, sweet spots and 1-minute charts only, no exceptions. To get that on there, I'll show it again. You click on the AN on top. Oh, by the way, if you have Ninja, you can. What's very close is a MACD 5 and 21 for your settings. In Abletrend, which is just called our Abletrend oscillator, you click on the AN. You click on the 1-minute chart, minus 3-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute. Drop down box, put a check mark on oscillator. This will pop up, and just where it says 5 and 34 is the default, make it 5 and 21. I also make the color blue, because I think the default is green. So I want to have blue and blue. When the price bar blue and the oscillator blue match up for a 1-minute sweet spot, it's a good trade. If it's red, and it often is opposite, no trade. Boy, has that kept us out of a bunch of false sweet spots the past couple of weeks since I've introduced this. Then you can click over here. I click on Save as Custom Default so that you don't have to keep doing it every time. Second trade of the day after the 43-point winner, let's call it 40, was a losing trade. We lost 10, let's call it 15 points on that trade right there. Okay, so we're plus 40 and minus 15. One big, gigantic no trade zone. There's your next trade. You're looking at this live. It came in right there. 1-minute buy signal, 2-minute buy signal, 3-minute buy signal, they're all blue. When everything is blue, jump all over it. Well, how did we do on this trade? Well, I'll just speed it up. If you were looking at this live, this is exactly what you saw at that time. There's no switching signals. See, we always wait for the bar to close. If you're looking at a daily chart, place your trades at the end of the day. If you're looking at a 1-minute chart, you've got to wait for the 1 minute to close. Once it closes, it's final. It will never, ever change again. This is what's up. There's double green. At this point, by the way, your stop would have been at the second lower row of blue dots below the price. Not the first level under the price, the second. So we're in over here exactly 16,249, so we'll call it 250. And you got to stop at 290, that's another 40 points. If it hits it, let's see. So far, I never hit it. Kept on going higher. Now our stop is right there, basically at the same price. Second lower row of blue dots. If that's above where we had our stop before, our stop a little higher and lock in guaranteed 40 points on this trade. Guaranteed. Out. That's another 800 on the trade. Just a one lot trader. So we made 40, lost 15, won 40. It's plus 65 lot. 65 points. Serious money for most people. That's really, really good. One gigantic no trade zone. When the rest of the world would have been losing in this sideways, narrow trading range, choppy market, we weren't trading. Red and blue on the chart at the same time. No trade. And it got a little choppy, gave a little bit back. Got a losing trade there. That's a triple confirmation trade. And there. So let's call it 10 on each. Winning trade there. Double green after we're at least 10 points in profit, and that turned out to be exactly 10. That's pretty much about it. I mean, there's another trade right there. It was a small winner. I'll call it a break even, even though it was a small winner. We'll call it a break even. Another obvious no trade zone. Another triple confirmation buy signal here. And we didn't quite get to 10 points. It was like 9 and change. It was 9 points. So we can stop out here, made a couple points on that trade. Again, let's call it a break even. Great, huge, profitable day again today. So that's how we use it. Keep it simple. That's how we use it. And I'm here to help anytime too. Steve K said he traded... Steve does a great job. He's been a long-time client, uses it every day. Good guy. 7 total trades he had. He had 4 winners. He made 86 points profit. Wow. Nice job, Steve. 2 losing trades that he avoided because of the oscillator. That's the purpose of it, to cut down on the losing trades. Plus, we got the sweet spots when most others are losing. We're not trading in a choppy market. So we got huge advantages with able to trade. It's just been great. Well done, Steve. You're the best. Thanks everyone for being here. I hope that was helpful. Stay in touch. Let me know how it's going. And we'll see you back here on the same time Thursday.